Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Knicks. They love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, the Bulls, 5 games back.
Well, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Hartenstein. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Williams is checked in for Okoro. And it's Trey Jones in for White. Here's Ortiz. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. You take a look at New York. How about their performance so far in the NBA Cup? 2-0 and a huge opportunity here at home.
With the win, they've got 1 foot in the knockout round. They've been one of the best teams thus far in the Cup. I expect that to continue tonight.
And then for the Chicago Bulls, a win and a loss in their first 2 Cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, BA, they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Hunter's checked in for Temple. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. Porzingis passes to Smith. Jones drives in. It's deflected. Pass to Mobo. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. And the layup is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Bobo gets the bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Kolic's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Bulls also making a change. White, he's checked in for Hunter. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. Deflected!
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. And it's Mobo in at the 5. That's the group for New York starting the second. And there it is for him. Ortiz has got 11 points.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Outside Jones. Fires the 3. Got a piece of it. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Williams on the wing. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
White finds Williams. Fires from 14. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The kick out to White. Will it go? Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Strong response. When you make one on White's team, oh, he's coming right back at you now.
You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Coby White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
Williams passes to Porzingis. Outside White. Jones from outside. Bobo with a rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Chicago making a switch here. And New York has possession. Here's McBride. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
On the court for the Bulls. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Smith out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Asingé in at the 3 slot.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
124-90.
And White has got the ball here for Chicago. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Right side Giddey. There's the 3. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 47, Lachlan Olbrich.
Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Basket counts.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Knicks lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Ortiz. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
28-93.
The Bulls shooting around 41%. White with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. White, the pass to Giddey. Williams with the screen. 5 on the clock. Williams on the wing. Tipped! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's White, 3 on the clock. From deep. Great D that time from McBride.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
From deep, Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 9 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Giddey. It's blocked.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Ortiz. On the take. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Back to White. Lets it go from deep. Ortiz grabs the board. Ortiz has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From deep, Giddey buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Ortiz. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
149-96.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to White. The 3. Ortiz grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the...